Namaste and wholeness, my friends. It's Ruby again. Alright, guys, so it's going to be my last video for today, but I will feel caught up at this point. Alright, so let's talk about relationships. Because we all, in some way, shape, or form, suffer, grow. Relationships help us in so many ways. And I'm not talking about just like husband and wife or mother and child. I'm talking all relationships as a whole. So, and I'll keep this one short and simple. Believe it or not, for something that is so expansive, it's actually a lot more easier than we've ever even understood. We're so human. We complicate everything. And even the awareness of when I'm complicating things, I have to be the first one to say that even being aware, I still at times like to see what will come of the chaos. Yeah, right? It's the human part of me, Pastor. So, alright, let me keep it simple. In order to experience what it is you want in a relationship, you have to, as always, turn in. Because if you're not vibrating what it is that you want to experience, then you're not going to experience it. So in other words, say that you want, let's go with the marriage or a boyfriend or whatnot, say you want this person to be a certain way, right, with you. Well, until you become what it is that you're asking of this person, you're not going to experience what it is that you want. And those of you that have, it's one of those things, if you ever really pay attention, that it's usually in the beginning of a relationship and it kind of dies out because it wasn't authentic. Come on, you guys. Seriously, in the beginning, we get together, it's all rainbows and butterflies and whatnot, and, you don't really know them, So once you get to know each other, your truth starts to come out. There's no way to hide it, right? Sharing the same bathroom, sharing the same bed, it's like, can't hide it. And so, once you get past those, beginning stages, let's get to the realness. When you get to that real part of people, what you'll find is that, that truth is always a lot more different than what you probably expected that it was going to be. And that's not a bad thing, because that's there to teach you. And just like it's there to teach them, we're always learning and growing, even through our relationships, especially through our relationships. And so what I want to share is that what I've learned through relationships, no matter what form they come in order to ask something of another, you have to be ready and willing to give that first. And when doing that, one or two things will happen. You will give and be that in which you want to experience and receive it back. Or you will be faced with a lesson that life wants you to learn that will bring about all of these things in you that are triggered, like lack in some sort, unworthy, not enough, those kind of things. It'll trigger those things in you, and it'll make you question who you are. And again, everything's always a blessing. To become it and experience it as you want it, beautiful. And to become it and not experience it as you want, painful. But beautifully painful. Because you are going to grow from that in ways that you can't even comprehend. And if you could just stop and see along the way what the lesson is trying to teach you, you'll get through it a lot faster. I've learned that in the hard way on so many levels, and if I can share that one thing with everyone, it is to ask in every situation, no matter what it is, what is this trying to teach me? Because I promise you, anytime you experience anything that you do not want to experience, anything that is of a lower vibration, it's because your soul needs you to pay attention. There's something for you to learn. I'm thankful for all lessons, both good and bad, because they're all blessings. I grow for every single one of them. But I will tell you that in order to experience that which you want, like, I want the perfect husband. Well, I got to become the perfect wife. And yeah, I can't watch it. Because what fun is there in life to be perfect? Like, then there's nothing else to do. Like, why even come here, right? But to each their own, right? So I enjoy learning, and a good little political debate from time to time. Political being home political, because I'm not even into politics. But you know, broom versus mop kind of stuff. You know, whatever. Get creative. I mean, we all know how to pick a fight. And it's not about picking a fight. It's probably the wrong message to give. That's not what I mean. But I mean, debates are healthy. It helps us grow. And in any situation, don't look at anything as a bad thing. There's always a lesson to learn, no matter what the situation is. And so, become that which you want to experience, even in the world. When you meet people, be kind. Be kind to people. Don't speak ill of others, because you don't want to experience that. So just stop and think about what it is you want to experience, in no matter what form. Whether to experience a child, to experience a friend, to experience a colleague, to experience, you know, anything. Think about, who would you like to be meeting, or what kind of parent would you like to be? So be that for others, so that you can start to experience more of what it is that you want to experience in life, because that's kind of how everything works. We're energy, right? So if you vibrate those things, then you're going to experience them. Now, if you got some stuff in there that you're not paying attention to, and you're just flowing, well, you know, life has a way of slowing you down to pay attention to those things that need some work. And again, it all boils down to how you react. So be thankful, be grateful, have grace, have wonder. That's extremely important. Have wonder. Wonder what things would be like. Have wonder. It's like our inner child, you know, that's what we're healing when we're healing things. It's our inner child. So I would say that in all relationships, be the best version of yourself that you can, so that you can spread that more in the world. And then be open to experiencing those things that you need to face within yourself through people as well. Be open to it all. Walk with an open mind, because I tell you what, when you do, it's a lot easier. It's a faster process through the turbulent times. And it can be fun too. I'm just going to put that out there. Just then. Especially when you win. Because that's one thing I say to everybody. Like, look, happy wife, happy life. Just saying. Keep it simple. But I mean, truly, for one to really be happy, I don't ask anything anymore. I used to, but I'm not. And I'm different now. And I'm sharing that with you. So, if you have any questions, reach out. But do that inner work. Turn in. See what it is that you need to work on to be a better version of yourself in the world, so that you can experience more of what it is you want, what it is you want to experience. Do you want to experience fun, loving, exciting people? Well, be a fun, loving, exciting person. If you want to be a reserved, quiet, intellectual kind of person, be that. There's no wrong way. In anything that you do, there's no wrong way. Everything will be a reaction of yourself. So choose wisely. And if not, be open to learning from it, because there's no wrong way. If you all have any questions, reach out to me. wholenessbalance.com, wholenessbalance@gmail.com, in the message box below. Other than that, I think I'm good for today. I have spent a lot of time in this corner, and I am ready to junk food out. Like, really, like, I want junk food. It's cold outside. Yeah, goals, man. Goals. These little things. Don't take life so serious. Alright, guys. Till next time. Namaste. Wholeness, my friends. Love and light.